Hi folks, recently the President of these here United States of America, President Barack Obama, was in Tokyo, Japan, and he went to meet the Emperor of Japan. Now a lot of people saw that photograph here in the United States and they were rather upset, saying there he goes again, bowing to a foreign monarch. Now before I discuss that, let's discuss his earlier bowing to a foreign monarch, which took place in Europe some months ago when he met with the King of Saudi Arabia. There he was bowing to the king. You see, when you bow to most monarchs throughout the world, what you were doing, you are admitting subservience to that monarch, and that's why Americans got upset. How dare this president subserviate himself to any monarch or any head of state throughout the world? That's why we got upset. Now, with him bowing to the Emperor of Japan, there is a difference. So now a lot of you are saying, there he goes again, defending Japan. Who, me? Listen, folks. Put my bias aside, if that's what you say it is, and let's just look at it in its pure sense of what took place. We all know that the typical polite greeting in Japan is people bow to one another, and that's all President Barack Obama was doing. He was being polite in a custom that takes place in Japan, where when you greet one another, you bow. Now, however, he wasn't admitting subservience there. I don't think. However, what he did do, he made a mistake in the way he bowed. The typical Japanese bowing is at a 45-degree angle. Our president took it further to a 90-degree angle, which in essence means he's apologizing for something. I guess he's apologizing for not letting go of the emperor's hand. Because when you bow in Japan, you don't bow and shake hands at the same time. You keep your hands at your side, then you bow at a 45-degree angle, and if you're apologizing deeply for a transgression of sorts, then you go to the 90-degree angle. Like our president did. So overall, on the surface, I think what President Barack Obama did was quite innocent and respectful in a greeting, participating in a custom indigenous to the nation that he was visiting, and an ally of ours also. Well, you know something, folks? It seems like President Barack Obama was not the only president to bow to a Japanese emperor. That was President Richard Milhouse Nixon, 1971, Washington, D.C., not Tokyo, Japan. President Obama, as we've seen, him bow to the Emperor of Japan and to the King of Saudi Arabia. It seems like he's had good practice bowing. Yeah, that's what he does good. So it must be a personality trait or a mannerism that he adopted somewhere along in life. But you know something, folks? President George Washington bowed to a king also. And I think that bow does not offend most Americans. Alright, folks. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be. See ya.
Springing to the call for 300,000 more, shouting.